Hey everyone. So I spent a good amount of time last week trying to get all these Porsches into 3 cases and sort of weed out my favorites, and I've given up. I'm up to 4 cases now, and I think I'm going to just put a lot of the rest of these that have sort of been put aside for whatever reason, whether they're close to being redundant or whatever, which there's a lot of that. Anyway, I've got some 911s I'm going to open up, a couple of Matchbox, and a Target exclusive Red Edition Hot Wheels, and some other stuff here. So let's crack this stuff open and go from there. In the meantime, this is just a random shoebox that had some stragglers in there. I know everybody loves the 959, and I do too, but I don't know. I don't necessarily need a case of 959s. I love it, but it's not my favorite 911. In some ways, it's sort of almost too modern for me. I know that sounds crazy. It came out in 1986, but and I don't mind the fact that it's oil cooled technically, not air cooled. I get that, but just not feeling sticking those in there. I might put a couple of the premiums in the case. We'll see. But let's get going on this. I think I'm going to move the 914s out and just leave them on a shelf. Alright, there we go. I forgot this one's pearl. This particular GT3 RS, it's the, that would be a 997, I believe. Yeah, almost has to be 2007, 911, 997 after the 996, before the 991 came into play. Anyway, so that's that. Cool. And of course the latest, which is actually what prompted all of this, the 964 in kind of a turquoise, sky blue, baby blue combo. Let's crack that open. That, by the way, comes in the series with the Thunderbird Pro Stock, the blue SVT Lightning, the 55 Plymouth Savoy, and the Civic, which I really don't care about the Civic. I really wanted the old EG hatch in these spoon colors, and I got one finally. I'm happy. I don't need this modern one. Modern Hondas are even less cool than the old ones that are front-wheel drive, and already not exactly must-have things for me. This thing is awesome. I sliced my finger at the machine shop yesterday on the very sharp impeller. That's why the unsightly band-aid, I apologize. Alright, so I finally get this sorted, I think. First we get the 550 Spiders and the 356s going into long hoods. On the other side, oh, I'm sorry, actually, on the other side is 917s, 914s, and 962s, 956s. Then we've got the early long hoods, the original Hot Wheels 911, or as they called it, P911. And then on the other side of this is 930s. A lot of wheel swap stuff, by the way. If you're paying attention, then yes, there is some doubles. In some cases, I only have the wheel swap car in here. In other cases, I have both. Some few custom Porsches. That's one of them. That's another one. Alright. Next we have some more 930s, 934s, 935s. The slant nose Porsches. And we got 964s and 993s. A lot of those. And again, some customs. This is one of my favorite customs that I did a while back. Just something kind of ridiculous. Same thing with this. That's a custom. Some of the stuff is just wheel swapped, like this one. Alright. And then over here we have some majorettes and Matchbox. 911 G23 RSs. A lot of those actually. And on the other side, by the way, there is a couple of supers that I have that are missing here. But you can probably put 2 and 2 there. That is a super right there. A super treasure hunt, but 934 is in a different case. There you go. That's at least I'm at the end of the madness now with most of the Porsches, and still a lot of other places that there's Porsches. Some of them are doubles. Others are just different variations of these.